Good morning, this is Airpost Creations 2021. This is my Shaman Oracle reading for this new week. Today I finish up reading for Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. And this reading here is for Aquarius. Welcome Aquarius. There are 2 cards from the Moon and Stars Tarot deck. Card number 1 is the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is about questions, intelligence, and discovery. And the meaning of the card is education. As a person, this page is young and is daring and has innocent, naive energy, as the Page of Swords questions everything and everyone. So the card is about communication and making sure that you are honest and believe in what you say. You need to gather evidence, study, and gain knowledge about your situation so you may improve your outcomes. This is a card of the mind, so it relates to anything that requires some planning. There is a moon message. Keep your own counsel and pay extra attention to how you communicate verbally and also in written messages. Card number 2 is the 3 of Wands. And the 3 of Wands starts, with the meaning is exchange, movement, and reliance. And the meaning is again communication. You have all the materials around you to prosper, is the message. So do not wait and stretch out and network. Opportunities, they are presenting themselves. So it is a great time to start a business venture or a new job with an emphasis on teamwork. Reach out to social groups and allow relationships to flourish, as there will be much traveling and many experiences to be had. You may need to work very hard to set the foundations for your next creative project. There is a moon message. Teamwork makes the dream work. So aim high. The good tarot card is the Page of Air. It's about new ideas, a theory not yet proven, curiosity, and a new focus. See this? This calls for greater investigation, as we have only scratched the surface. I don't really know, and that is interesting. So I will explore this new way of thinking so that I can learn more. The Nature's Whispers card is acceptance of love. This image is a representation of the harmony of opposites, masculine and feminine. You have the ability to give love freely to yourself and to others. It is important to understand that you are whole, complete, and perfect now, and you will enhance the life of another. Love can happen. Love is the truth of all situations. Love is the soul embodied inside you, so express more love in your life and allow yourself to feel loved. Everything happens exactly when it is supposed to, in that order. Everything that happens is what is supposed to take place. You bring a bright light and individuality into this world. The path of light oracle is next. Out came love for all. And it starts with a verse saying, unconditional love for all beings is the highest spiritual principle and accordingly is the ultimate aim for us to work towards. To be successful in this endeavor, you will need to transcend your judgments through understanding and compassion, transforming them into an open-hearted state of love and wisdom. Love is the pinnacle of spiritual teachings across many different traditions. Our ability to love is the single most important barometer of our progress on the spiritual path, not the practices that we do, what we read, what we say, or what we eat, but how often we are able to love and to act appropriately rather than judge and react inappropriately. This is a difficult test, and few of us stand up well before it, but it helps to focus our attention on what is most important on this path, the essence of all spiritual teachings, which is expanding our capacity for love. Jesus said, love one another as I have loved you. How did Jesus love? He loved unconditionally. He loved absolutely. He treated the saints and the sinners alike in the understanding that we are all divine aspects of God by our very existence, and accordingly we are all worthy of respect, of honor, and of love. In the Dhammapada, the Buddha said, hatreds do not ever cease in this world. By hating, but by love alone, are healed. This sentiment was echoed 2,500 years later by Christian preacher and activist Martin Luther King Jr. when he said, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. And in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus says, love your enemies, do what is good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. The great Mahatma Gandhi, who lived by the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita, said, the real love is to love them that hate you, to love your neighbor even though you distrust him. So love here is understanding one another, and if we stand in someone else's shoes and we look out through their eyes and their mind, our judgments are replaced with compassion, and this causes our hearts then to open up. It is important to realize that when we talk about love in this context, we are not talking about regular emotional love, because emotional love arises when we are judging someone or something as positive or negative. For example, we say then, I love you when I agree with you and you are supporting my values, or I dislike you when I disagree with you and you are challenging my values. So therefore, emotional love is in truth a love-hate dynamic. It is a single, two-sided emotional package that swings like a pendulum from one side to the other. True love, this unconditional love, arises when we see both sides of whatever is occurring and we are not judging. It occurs naturally when we see things clearly and truthfully, with understanding and with compassion. When our mind is balanced and centered in this way, then we transcend our one-sided emotions and experience this open-hearted state of being. So this is easy to appreciate in a parent-child relationship. Our job as parents is not to constantly be positive and supportive to our child. Our job is to provide the appropriate feedback in each moment. So if a child is off track, behaving badly, and losing their way in any area, then a parent should provide them with some negative, meaning challenging feedback, delivered calmly and lovingly to assist them in learning their lessons and in improving and getting themselves back on track. The gift of love to another is just for their benefit. It is also for our own benefit. When we give love, we base in that love, and it also lifts us up. Thomas Aquinas said once, no man truly has joy unless he lives in love. So the ability to unconditionally love all beings is the summit of the spiritual life. Mother Teresa said, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. May we follow the lead of these great beings, and may we dissolve our judgments with compassion, keep an open heart, and live in love. The Chakra Wisdom Oracle card is next. Out came the card Creation. The color is gray or is neutral, relating to the seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra. And the creation card is about the she shaman. And the she shaman says, I will guide you to your muse. The legend here is that in a time before history, the she shaman walked the earth, bestowed artistic talents on a selected few, and one day she was resting under a birch tree, and the birch tree said, hey, I want my muse too. So the birch entertained the she shaman for a long time, singing and telling tales. And the she shaman started smiling and saying, "My great friend, you have had your art all along." And she vowed that from then on she will give everyone their own gifts. To this day, the she shaman has never left us, and we see her inside every creative work. The inspiration here is that your path is an artistic one, so express your love in a tangible art form. And it is time to make decisions. Do this personal inquiry and ask yourself, am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? And what do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Key ideas here are opening to magic, lasting transformation, the divine feminine, the awakening creativity, and finding your muse by owning your gifts. Keywords are creativity, muse, and magic. You can do this meditation. Open a notebook to a clean page. Close your eyes and then imagine the she shaman standing in the mist, holding out her hand to you. Follow her into this mist, and as you walk, she motions you to sit down. Ask for her guidance, pick up your notebook, and start to write. Simply write whatever comes to mind. Do not censor or judge the words. They may mean nothing right now to you, but they will later. Thank the she shaman for her visit. And the Bob Ross Oracle card is the Happy Tree. In the painted worlds that Bob Ross created, every tree was a happy tree. The big tall evergreens, the leafy trees bursting with leaves in all shades of green, and even the dead trees and the crooked stumps that littered the forest floor. We do not want one old tree lying up here lonely, Bob Ross said. They get sad and then they start crying. Nothing worse than an unhappy tree. So we do not have anything but happy trees. The happy tree proves that negativity does not win any day. No matter the situation, there's always a moment of happiness and of joy that can be found if we take the time to look for it. That was the reading for you, Aquarius. I thank you for listening. Wishing you a beautiful day today. Wishing you a rest of a good week. I'm sending love out to you. Take care and goodbye.